Hello guys, welcome back to another movie review. Yes, and today we are reviewing Sonic 3. Yes, I am actually a massive fan of the first Sonic movie as well as the second Sonic movie. And as you can see, I have both on 4K here in the movie room. Actually, really do love these films, to be honest. And definitely can't wait to get the third movie in now after watching it in the cinema. So in this movie then, we get some updates to the cast. Some new people, of course. Some people return. So we get Ben Schwartz, who is the voice of Sonic. Jim Carrey is playing two Robotniks in this movie, and that will be explained. Keanu Reeves is the new voice playing Shadow. Idris Elba comes back as Knuckles, and Colleen O'Shaughnessy comes back voicing Tails. And then we get humans then actually in the movie. Kristen, what's her name? Kristen Ritter. She is playing Director Rockwell. Then we get James Marsden coming back, as well as Tika Sumpter, who come back as Tom and Maddie. Now, this is the third movie in the Sonic franchise, and at the end of the second movie, we got the reveal that Shadow would be appearing in the next one. They did a post-credit scene. They kind of do that with all these ones. They've also done another post-credit scene at the end of this third one. There's like a mid-credit and a post-credit. So there's two for this movie. And they kind of then leak the next bit that's coming in the next movie, and there's going to be a fourth Sonic movie, which is crazy, and I can't wait. So as I say, many people come back. The story kind of continues. At this stage now, Sonic has kind of grew a bit of a family with Tails, Knuckles, Tom, and what's his name, Maddie. So they're a bit of a family. The movie starts with them on a camping trip. And ultimately, 20 minutes in, within 20 minutes, Sonic is back out away from the family and doing tasks to save the world and all that. And it's fun, you know. These are so much fun, these movies, and they are they're just really good. And it reminded me that Knuckles is a TV show, I think, on Paramount Plus that I haven't yet seen, and I'm definitely going to give that a watch now because I really enjoyed this third Sonic movie and realised that I actually really enjoy the Sonic universe as a whole, to be honest, especially in terms of these three movies now. It definitely has the same feel as these two movies, which is good. So if you do like these ones, then you're probably going to like, of course, the third movie. And that is down to the director being Jeff Fowler. Now, Jeff Fowler is the director of Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and the Knuckles TV show. So he has a lot of, he's done all of the Sonic stuff. So the look and feel is the same. This is a perfect example of like things like Star Wars, when if you're doing a trilogy of movies, you keep the same director. J.J. Abrams should have done the whole trilogy, not just Force Awakens and then come back for Rise, having three different directors. It doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Like, look at the first trilogy, look at Lord of the Rings. All of the directors are the same, and this is why this is a good trilogy. I recently did a video on Paddington and why that one being like arguably one of the best trilogies ever made. And again, that has the same director involved. Well, I guess not so much director, but writer is the same, in all those movies. And that's key, I think, to these movies being good, is because they need to have the same consistency. And Sonic 3 is a carbon copy, really, of the first two, with a nice fresh story. We get Shadow, Keanu Reeves offering a bit of mystery to the role of Shadow, and really, Shadow's kind of seen as this cheat code in the world of Sonic from my experience of it, anyways. And he doesn't seem overpowered in this. He doesn't seem anything. He just there's a really good backstory there in terms of he has a bit of revenge that he wants to do and beat humans, and he feels very hard done by, and he just wants to hit back, I guess, and ultimately you've taken the mick out of me and I'm going to take the mick back out of you, kind of thing, and I'm going to pay you back. And he has a good moment in the story where he kind of develops that story and ultimately just realizes that this is the wrong thing to do. It's not all about being argumentative and angry and all of that all the time. It's about caring for one another, loving one another, and just developing as you go. And ultimately, I've never had a family before, but if I wipe everyone out on the earth, then it's not really going to work. So it's a really good, heartwarming story and a good journey that Sonic ultimately is a bit of a role model for him, and ultimately and continues on. But obviously, they fight together and all of that. I will say Knuckles and Tails very much do feel like the sidekicks in this movie, and I mean, they are. So yeah. And also the humans that I said, James Marsden and Tika, whatever her name is, they really aren't in this film at all. Like, you don't really need the humans in this anymore. It's got to that point. Jim Carrey's fantastic, though. Really good progression of his story as well. and ultimately, you know, a really good, nice third movie. And I can't wait for the fourth now, which is great. I rated Sonic 3 a 4.5 star because I thought some of the animations in this movie and the CGI was phenomenal. Like, it looks fantastic. I personally think these movies are getting better, definitely since the first movie anyway. The second one was really good with the introduction of obviously Knuckles being more of the bad guy. But, you know, as we get into the third one now, it's just looking fantastic. There's some good moments in there. We're in space quite a bit as well. And it's just developing even more, and I'm really hyped now, especially after watching those two mid and post-credit scenes. I'm really hyped for that fourth movie, which is going to be coming very, very soon, hopefully. But of course, there it is. There's my review. It's a 4.5 star for Sonic 3, an amazing Christmas movie, and you know, well, a holiday movie that people are going to go and see at this time of year. Obviously, it was very busy in there, and I saw it the same night that I saw Mufasa. Much busier than Mufasa. Stay tuned for that review if you have missed it. It is either out before or after this video. But yeah, very, very mad in terms of Sonic 3. Very busy, going to be performing very well, and nice to see. So there it is, guys. There is my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you seen this movie? Do you like it? Do you think it's getting better like me? Let me know. And as I say, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.